Karen Ahmed, and I hope you're really excited because today on Cravings, we're making empanadas. Empanadas are these delicious little morsels of meat that are covered in a delicious pastry, and you can fry it or bake it, and it is just like a little piece of heaven in your mouth. You can fill an empanada with pretty much anything, but today I'm going to stuff it with my Mexican pulled chicken recipe. If you would like this recipe, I'm going to post a link to it at the end of this video and in the description. Also, you can go to my channel at youtube.com/cravingsblog and you can find the recipe there. For the empanada recipe that I'm going to show you today, you're only going to need half a recipe of my Mexican pulled chicken. However, you can just make a whole batch and you can use the rest of it to stuff a taco or top an empanada. First, I'm going to start the dough. Now, you can either use your hands or a stand mixer, but today I'm going to use my food processor. I'm going to add 1.25 cups of just regular all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add some salt and half a teaspoon of baking powder. Next, I'm going to add a whole stick of butter that I'm going to cut into really small cubes. Now, this butter needs to be really cold. I'm going to add it into my food processor and I'm going to start to pulse it till the mixture forms. It looks very, very straggly. Then I'm going to add a whole egg, and through the feeder tube, I'm going to add really cold water, just a little bit at a time till the dough forms a ball. The minute it forms a ball, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to roll it on my countertop in some flour. And I'm going to make sure I just work that dough for a few minutes. Now, there's something really therapeutic about working dough with your hands. Once that's done, I'm going to take the dough and I'm going to cover it with some cling film and I'm going to keep it aside for at least half an hour. It's really important for your dough to rest. While your dough is resting, it's time for you to get organized because empanadas can be a really messy process. So what I like to do is just have everything ready. I have some extra flour for rolling. I've got a cookie cutter to cut out the empanadas. I've got my rolling pin. I've got something to roll the empanadas on. I also have an extra chopping board so I can brush the empanadas with eggs so I don't mess up two surfaces. I've got a bowl that I have my egg wash mixture in. Keep everything ready, also a fork. And then once that dough is rested, you're just ready to go. Once your dough is rested and your tools are all organized, it's time for some empanada magic. I'm going to roll out a portion of the dough and I'm going to cut it into little circles. I'm going to move the circles to another sheet and I'm going to brush that, just one side of it, with the egg mixture. I'm going to fill the empanada with the filling that I have prepared together with some fresh corn, and I'm going to fold it over and press the edges really tightly. Please take some extra time to make sure that your empanadas are well sealed because you don't want the filling coming out in the hot oil if you're going to fry it or in the oven if you're going to bake it. So take that extra time. Now you can use any kind of fancy gadget to make an empanada, but I think there's something really nice and rustic about just using a regular old fork. I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to crimp the edges with the fork, and it gives it such a lovely rustic look. So thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Blog, and see you next time. And don't forget, please do visit my channel at youtube.com/cravingsblog. I'd love to see you there. Take care. Bye.
Esto es para las mujeres, sigo con este estilo, así me tiro.